So today I'm going to be unboxing a new Stitch Fix with you guys. So in the past, I had been able to pick 8 different items or select that I wanted 8 different items. This time they only sent me 5, but there was a new thing. I guess they're doing a little bit of testing. There was a new thing where I could add something from my save list to start the fix, but then I couldn't get a preview because apparently they were going to just like go ahead and do a rush on it. And so they would not have time to send me a preview. So I have no idea what's gonna be in here. I do know it's gonna be just 5 items instead of 8 because I did not get that choice again to choose 8. So I did ask in my note for full complete outfits, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a new stylist again. So let's go ahead and unbox this together. So if you're new to Stitch Fix, it is a styling subscription service. There's a $20 styling fee, but that does go toward the purchase of anything that you decide to keep from your box. If you don't keep anything, you are out the $20, but as long as you keep at least one item, then you'll be able to apply that towards your purchase. And then also, there's a 25% discount if you get 5 or more items. So it looks like there's also different ways that you can return your fixes as well. So instead of using the included bag they have that's already pre-labeled, there are other options that you can do to return them as well. Then you're going to get your letter that shows everything in there and the pricing sheet. And yes, I do have a new stylist. Her name is Tracy. And then let's get in the bundle. Now, I've been used to getting 8 pieces, so this is a little bit smaller for me. But here's the bundle. I'll show you the piece that like prompted this fix. So the piece that was in my saved item that I wanted to build a fix around. So it looks like the first thing is this red top. It has this elastic on the bottom. It is from SEREIN, and I never know if I'm saying that right or not. Loria Pleat neck blouse in red, size medium. So that'll be a good like base piece for layering. Then something from SPRUCE. Looks like a 3/4 sleeve. Lara 3/4 sleeve slub knit tee in indigo. They love to send me navy, you guys. And then this feels like a sweater of some kind. So this is the Evolution by CYRUS Nelsa full zip long sleeve sweater in navy. So that'll be a good transitioning piece. This is the piece that I chose from my saved list to start this fix. So this is from Pale Sky. It's the Lian sweater blazer in olive. I love a good knit blazer, and I thought this was a good color for fall, so I was hoping it would be nice and comfortable and a good way to mix and match. I don't see the red top going under this, but maybe the navy one will look okay with that, because I did ask for like a complete outfit that would go with that blazer. And then it looks like a pair of bottoms. They're from Flag and Anthem. Charlie mid-rise relaxed straight jean, brown size 8. I do have to be cautious sometimes on the straight leg jean because they're not as relaxed in the thigh, and I do have a little bit of a thicker thigh, and sometimes they are tight there. I like a wide leg for the reason that I have a little bit more room. But I think this will go with the green. So I think maybe that navy top and the green jacket and these bottoms were the outfit that they chose to put together, and then they just added the red top and then that little navy sweater. So let's go ahead and try everything on. Here's the first 3 items. So this is that knit blazer that I like so much. It does have a button front. Now this is in a size medium, which is true to size, but I would not be able to button this. I would have to leave this open because it will gap, and it's a little bit tight here in the bust area, and it really doesn't look that great when I have it buttoned at the waist either. So this is one that I would have to leave open. But I do like this knit material. I don't think I could size it to a large. These sleeves are super long. So they've got this little button detail right here, but I had to cuff them quite a bit. You can see how big that cuff is to make the sleeves the right length. Other than that, I really like the knit material, and there's these top pockets. And then I did pair that Market and Spruce top under it. It's got a really pretty boat neckline, but it's a little bit more fitted than I like. But then these pants are from Flag and Anthem. And I've never had this brand before. They are bunching a little bit at the knee, but they're a good length. They're a 28-inch seam, which is exactly what I need. And I like the color, and I think it looks really good with this olive. I've got a lot of stuff that I could probably pair with this. They feel like they have a pretty good stretch to them. So the blazer is the Pale Sky sweater blazer, $69. The 3/4 sleeve top is from Market and Spruce. It's $35, so really reasonable. And then the Flag and Anthem jeans are $69.50. So all 3 of these pieces are pretty reasonable. That is one of the things that I had put in there, is to try to have the cost as low as it could be. So let me try the other two things on. So I went ahead and just left that Market and Spruce top on. I know this is kind of navy on navy, but I just wanted to put this little jacket on, this sweater jacket. So it's a shorter style. It hits right at the hip bone or right above it. It does have this zip feature. Then you have the little drawstrings for the hood. It does have a hoodie. Now it's a sweater material, and it almost has that eyelash texture to it, if you will. So it is soft. It feels like it's going to be super warm. So this is from Evolution by CYRUS, and this is $79. So here's the last top, and this one I like the fact that it has this elastic because I love to just kind of double over my tops. I don't really like to tuck them. I don't like for them to be long. So I do like how it has that blousey look by having that elastic at the bottom, and it's just the perfect size. It hits like right at the waistline, so it's not too short. It does have like a higher neckline, so this would be good to have as a base under some blazers. Now the stylist said to pair this top with these pants. These are two color combinations I normally wouldn't do together, but that's what she had suggested for a little pop of color with these pants. But I do like this to like pair under a blazer, and it's just high enough that it will look good with those layering pieces. So this top is from SEREIN or SEREIN. It's $35, so good price for this too. So the total for all 5 items is going to be $287.50. And then if I buy everything and get the 25% discount, that would put the order to $215.62. So that's one of the lower ones that I have received recently, but I do know that the past ones have gotten 8 items, and this is just back to 5 items again, but everything's pretty reasonable. The most expensive thing is $79, and it's that hoodie sweater, which I've got plenty of hoodie sweaters, and I think I have one in navy, so not necessary to pay the $79 for that one. But I have had my eye on the cashmere zipper sweater at Quince, and it's $100, so it's not that much more, and it's cashmere. So I may go with that one instead of this one here. But I think these fit pretty comfortably. The more I wear them, they're just really comfortable. They don't have any digging in the waistline or anything like that. And this, I think, is a great layering piece. I love the olive blazer, which was kind of the start all to this fix. And the 3/4 sleeve was a little bit too tight. I don't like tight fitting tops or anything like that, but it did have a beautiful neckline. So guys, what did you think about this fix? I do have a new stylist. I have a new stylist from my last stylist. So the stylist I had for about 6 or 7 fixes, they finally gave me a new one, and then I just didn't really like anything from the last fix. I think I sent everything back except for one blazer. But then I asked for another one this time just to see if, I could get something else and they could really get my fit. And so they did send me with Tracy. So I think she did a really good job of picking out things. So I may stick with her. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to hit that like button and consider hitting the subscribe button as well. I do weekly videos on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.